Hi, I'm Jeremy and I'm your host of Tell Me Wine TV, where we try to answer your questions about wine right here on the internet. And today's question was sent in from Carl from Larchmont, New York, who asks, does wine glassware, does it really matter? Does it really matter? And how important is it? And it's important. It's important. The wine glass companies spend a lot of money on marketing, telling you that there's a big difference between this glass and this glass, and that this glass is for Burgundy and this glass is for Bordeaux, and it's very important that you own both so you have the best wine experience possible and enjoy your wines in the right glass. And it's nice. It's nice to drink out of a nice glass. I mean, look at this fancy glass. Look at this fancy glass. They're nice. They're nice to look at. They're nice to hold. Swirl the wine around. But how important it is, I am not going to stand behind the companies that make these glasses and tell you it's that important. It's that important. Again, here's a Burgundy glass and here's a Bordeaux glass, and they're different manufacturers, which I think is not important. And no, they're same manufacturer. It's from the I can't even pronounce it. It's a very long name. It looks like it's Greek. But so we'll not get into the name of this glass company, not to give them any extra pump or to give them any harm. But here it is. Here's a Burgundy glass and a Bordeaux glass. And we're going to drink the same wine out of both. And I know what the wine is. So, but I'm going to see which enhances it better. Now, I've seen it on another show from somebody else who does blogs. He actually went through an entire line of glasses, from champagne all the way up to Syrah. He drank through 8 different glasses, the same wine, and then provided notes on each. That's not really the purpose of this. It's really to see if there's any distinct differences between 2 types of glasses. And let's see if there is. So again, this is Cabernet type glass, and this is Burgundy, which means Pinot Noir. Cabernet, obviously, is Bordeaux as well. And we're going to try a Cabernet. Actually, it's a Merlot. Producer's a little surprised. He thought it was Cabernet. It's not important. The important thing is, am I going to get a different experience from these 2 different glasses? And I suspect I will. I will tell you a story. One time at a famous restaurant, I was presented with two glasses like this, with wine in each, and I said that the wine in the Bordeaux glass was much better than the wine in the Burgundy glass. The fact of the matter, the wine in both was Burgundy. Both glasses had Pinot Noir, and yet it tasted better, smelled better in the Bordeaux glass. So let's see what happens here. So Burgundy glass, I'm not going to talk about color really. So I'm getting this like earthiness, a lot of alcohol. I don't get too deeply into the alcohol. 14.1%. So the alcohol is really hitting me in this glass here. Less so here. You know, I'm not getting the same, and I suspect it has a lot to do with the fact that this glass focuses the odors and the aromas of this wine into a smaller space, but in fact they're about the same size. But again, I'm getting a lot more of the alcohol focused in this glass than I am in this glass, and perhaps again it's because it's a larger glass. It's less, the alcohol is less present, but the aromas are also less focused as well. So I'm not sure what I'm discovering here, except there is a difference. Is one better than the other? I can't really answer that question. It's if they taste different. Now the other thing Riedel or Riedel will tell you is that the design of the glass is such that the wine will actually flow over your tongue in a certain fashion. I can't believe that that is true because everybody's going to drink their wine differently. Some people are going to sip their wine, some people are going to slurp their wine, some people are going to chug their wine. So I don't know how Riedel can tell you that it'll flow over your tongue in a certain fashion, but let's have the taste of it. Just good taste the next one. No, in a way, this glass was doing everything on the palate that it was on the nose, whereas the aromas that the wine were giving off on this wine seemed more concentrated and intense. So did the flavor of the wine. So I'm not sure we debunked anything other than the fact that, wine glasses are important. But is it critical to put your wine in a certain type of glass over another? I'm going to say no. In general, I would say the bigger the glass, the better, because aeration is an important friend for wine, and it allows you to enjoy the color of it and play with the glass and have a little bit more fun with it. But I would just stick with one type of wine glass, and then you don't have to worry about switching it up. I should add that when people taste wine professionally, and they're tasting through hundreds of wine, generally speaking, they use the same glass for all of the wine. So they don't switch to a Burgundy glass for Pinot Noir and a Bordeaux glass for Cabernets and whatnot. But they use the same glass throughout. And that gives you the same experience, the same way the wine is focused on the nose, the way it's focused on the palate, the way it aerates and everything. So my gut says stick with one set of glasses. If you've got the room and the space for many sets, mazel tov. Enjoy it, go crazy. But don't get too caught up in it. And if somebody serves you your Bordeaux in a Burgundy glass, I wouldn't cry either. Anyway, I forget who sent in that question. Somebody from Larchmont.
Carol.
Huh?
Carol.
Carol?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Carol?
Yeah, it was Carol.
Carol from Larchmont?
Yeah.
All right, Carol. Thanks for sending that question into, and keep sending your questions into Tell Me Wine TV. I think I'll drink this one.